The clock struck 11, echoing through the dimly lit room where Anna sat huddled beside a dwindling fireplace. Shadows danced on the walls, flickering with each crackle of the burning logs. Anna tightened her shawl around her shoulders, her eyes fixed on the grandfather clock that stood imposingly in the corner. She knew the last hour before midnight would be the longest she'd ever experience. Each tick of the clock seemed to stretch time, making her heart pound louder in her ears. Outside, a storm raged, rain lashing against the windows, and wind howling like a tormented soul. This was no ordinary storm, and Anna wasn't waiting for an ordinary event. She clutched a small, intricately carved wooden box in her hands, its weight far heavier than its size suggested. This box, passed down through generations of her family, was rumored to possess a power that could only be unleashed at the stroke of midnight on this very night. Legend spoke of it being both a blessing and a curse. Inside, a vial filled with a shimmering, otherworldly liquid glowed faintly, casting a soft light through the cracks of the box. Anna's grandmother had warned her, "Once you open it, there's no turning back." And yet, here she was, prepared to break the seal despite the unknown consequences. The minutes dragged on, each one more agonizing than the last. Memories flashed through her mind, reminding her of the sacrifices her family had made to protect this secret. The loss, the pain, and the hope that perhaps she could finally end this cycle. As the clock approached 12, the storm outside intensified. Thunder rumbled, shaking the very foundation of the house. Anna took a deep breath, her resolve hardening. She knew what she had to do. When the first chime of midnight rang out, she carefully opened the box. The room was instantly bathed in an ethereal glow as the vial's light expanded. Holding her breath, Anna unstopped the vial and poured its contents into the fireplace. The flames roared to life, turning a brilliant blue, then green, before finally settling into a dazzling white. At that moment, the storm outside ceased, replaced by an eerie calm. A voice, soft and ancient, resonated through the room. "The cycle is broken. You are free." Tears streamed down Anna's face as relief washed over her. The weight of generations lifted from her shoulders. The last hour before midnight had tested her strength, but she had prevailed. She stared at the now empty box, a symbol of the past she had just released. The clock resumed its steady ticking, marking the beginning of a new era for Anna and her family.